do this real quick. Okay. What is up, guys? It's your girl Haley here, back with another live. Haha, I made it on time. So, this week I'm kind of explaining the next 3 covers that are coming out. Friday's cover is Disney Channel's Rise, the McLean sisters. My hair is kind of messed up, sorry everyone. But that is coming out on Friday at 8 a.m. So Rise is coming out Friday. Next week is Hands to Heaven. I can't wait for y'all to see that when it does come out. Hold on, everyone. I'm just kind of trying to answer all of the questions that I have that you guys actually got from a couple people. So one of the questions is how has your arm changed your channel? So how has my arm changed my channel? I mean, I'm still kind of making content for you guys. Nothing has changed in that aspect. I'm still doing covers. I'm still doing from videos, which is awesome. I love that I can do that for you guys, and I love that I have the time to do that. So that's always fun. But it's easier to kind of do a video like spaced out and not so just thrown together. So you guys also asked in another question, how do I do filming compared to a couple months, at least a month and a half ago? How has my filming changed? So I am no longer filming on my little tiny Android. On my Android, I am no longer filming on this. I do have something cool. I actually did get Power Director back on my computer so I can film again. I can edit again on my computer. Power Director, I kind of had a love-hate relationship with for a little bit. But Power Director only worked on my phone and not my computer. But my best friend, who is this tech whiz, fixed my computer and made it completely 100% better. So I love that part. So how has your videos changed? So if you go back to about a month and a half ago, from May to about the beginning of June, my videos started getting better because I started filming on my actual camera instead of on my phone. It just comes out so much easier and so much better. And if you guys have any questions, comment them in the comment section in the live chat so I can actually answer some of your guys' questions. So another question that I got asked, I actually screenshotted some of them from the last live stream. How has your ideas changed from a couple months? So as you guys know, I'm 22 now. Obviously, like, I haven't really changed my thinking wise. My age really didn't change my brain. But I think my thing is I definitely did change just like the style of my music. Like, I really stopped caring about what would people think about my music. So now I'm starting to do covers that I like and that I want to do. And then obviously my originals, I'm going to start coming up with different concepts and different, not really different, well, I guess you could say a different kind of attitude. Yeah, no, I came up with a different kind of attitude about it. So that was really kind of cool to come up with. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Write them in the comments on videos or write them in the live chat on this so I can also answer some of your guys' questions. Another question is, how is your arm? So this is something that I think I've kind of touched on a little bit, but yesterday I had my x-ray. I still don't know if surgery is happening or not. I will find out tomorrow. I might do a quick 5-second live. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow, just to let you guys know. I probably will, just so you guys know everything. Or I'll probably just make a quick YouTube video about it that's not edited or anything. That's just a rough draft for you guys so you guys know what's going on. And then obviously you guys will still have the original YouTube video. So let's get into this week's YouTube video and next week's YouTube video, and then we will also get into something really cool. So I have on my channel that is coming out this Friday is something really cool. It is Rise, but it is not Jack and Jack Rise. I've already done that. This Rise is by the McLean sisters from Friends from on Disney Channel. And I hope you guys do like it. It was definitely something that I probably wouldn't have done a couple months ago. So especially when I was still learning how to manage, not really manage, but change around my subjects a little bit and kind of do everything a little bit differently. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to also answer some of your questions. And I have a couple things on my YouTube channel that... So, Rise is coming out on Friday. Rise will come out. And then on next Friday will be Hands to Heaven. I feel like I really didn't give that song justice, but I did it anyway. I absolutely do love that song, and I think it came out good. Probably not one of my best covers, but it did come out very good. I think it came out good, but I don't know. And then, in 3 weeks, you will have Papa Roach's Scars. That song has a very special kind of thing to it. So that way, if, I'm upset or something, I will do that. I think it's like 70 degrees and I still have a hoodie on because I'm kind of cold. And I think it's just because my room's kind of cold because I had the AC on last night. So my room's kind of chilly. Actually, I think it's kind of cold today. I don't even know what the heck it is today. But I'm just kind of rambling now. So Scars is going to be out in 3 weeks. So I can't wait for you guys to hear that as well. So, I still have to edit it. I'll probably do editing today. And today I'm also doing some college courses tonight. I'm going to try to finish my last college course. I can't wait. And then I'm officially done with school because then I have all the things that I wanted for schooling. If anyone does ask, no, I am not doing it for a career. I am doing it for my hobby that I absolutely love. Because I actually get asked that, I think, more than once. Are you doing it for a career? No. I'm doing it for just a hobby and just to make my hobby stronger. And I swear if I keep doing college courses, I'm not going to have any more room on my wall. Because I have my business course. I have 2 photography courses. And then I also have all my Girl Scout stuff. Plus, I have a couple things that I made on my, for my room. I don't know how well you can actually see it. Hold on. So I have an H on my wall that my PCA Brooke got me. Eventually, I do want to get an M and put it next to it. So I have that. And then I have on my other wall is Love, Hope, and then Blessed is next to me. And then on the other side of my wall, I have a 5-quad poster that 5-quad thing that I made. And then I just have my goal, my Girl Scout stuff, my gold award. My Girl Scout stuff is my gold award, my silver award, things like that. I have 2 photography things on either side of my bedroom. I have my landscape one towards my TV, and then in front of me is my certificate to actually the beginners of photography, and then I also have Santa Clara University, which is my business course. So let's kind of I also got asked this a little while ago, but I never actually answered it, and I don't know why. I kind of skipped over it for a little while. Why do I always change some of my answers from what I would have answered a year ago? Well, obviously you grow within years. But I think I kind of grew a little bit faster because I kind of had to with all of the medical stuff that I did. From the age of 16 till now, I've had a surgery every single year. So I feel like in my own way, I kind of had to grow up more. It's not like a bad thing, but I kind of feel like I had to change faster than a normal 16-year-old. At the same time, I also had a lot of change in my life. Not just with the OI, but not with just my bone disease and having surgery. I had to kind of, I guess you could say, brace myself. Yeah, I guess you can say that, to become an aunt at 17 years old, which I would never trade her for the world. I love my niece Ainsley, and it's awesome that I do have her, but I definitely kind of had to grow up a little bit. But, I mean, getting to be a young aunt worked in my favor because my cousins that are becoming aunts in their late 20s, like early 30s, they're all like, "Oh, I'm tired. I can't chase after them." I'm like, "Shoot, Ainsley, want to go play a game? All right, let's go." Like, I think being an aunt at a young age was something awesome. And then I got my PCA, Brooke. I know I've mentioned Brooke before or on this channel, but I don't think I could have done half the stuff I do without Brooke. I wouldn't have gotten to go see one of my favorite groups. I wouldn't have gotten to do this event called Prom Angels, which was so much fun to go and do. Prom Angels is, I talked about it a little bit last May on my channel, and all was Prom Angels is a prom for disabilities. And I never went because we always seemed to have something to do, or I always seemed to get injured. But last year I was like, "Brooke, my friend wants me to go to this event called Prom Angels. I don't know." And within an hour and a half, we were at Salvation Army finding me a brand new dress. And my dress, I still wear it. I wear it every time that we have something fancy to do, or we have to go. I even wear it to church, like, because it's not like a fancy dress. I mean, it's a fancy dress, but it's like a pretty simple dress. And I absolutely love my Prom Angels dress. I would wear it. Shoot, I'd probably wear it even cooking and cleaning because I love that thing so much. And it's simple, and it's not real. I mean, it's sparkly, but it's not like sparkle galore over there, like, my Christmas dress and things like that. And I actually got a question a little bit ago, so I'm going to answer this question. How do you think how do you think maybe your family would feel if you stopped doing YouTube? So, obviously, all my siblings support me 100% with doing my YouTube, doing music, whatever it is. I am so lucky to have my brother James and my sister Sabine. And, I'll add Brooke in there. Brooke's mostly like my sister. And to have Brooke, my brother James, my sister Sabine, have my sister's boyfriend Hayden, like, support me through everything has been amazing. And I don't think I could have done half the stuff I do without them. And let alone with my parents too. When I started this channel when I was 16, I was like, "You know what, Mom? Like, I just want to start posting covers for fun. I don't want to make it anything." And the agreement was I would still do school. As long as I focused on schooling, I can do YouTube. Now, looking back at it, exactly 3 years ago, last week, me graduating high school, I'm like, dang, like, I feel old today. Like, because I remember we were looking back at the graduation ceremony. Because you know how Facebook has your memories. Well, I posted a photo on my Facebook that says, "I can't believe I did this." And it was me walking across the stage of my high school graduation. And I don't want to get all sad and sappy, but my mom had a dream when I was younger that I was going to walk across the stage and get my high school diploma. I did that. So that was kind of cool for my mom, I think. But all right, let's go off sad, sappy stuff because I'm going to start crying. Another thing that, okay, so another question that I got is, how do you manage YouTube and all your medical appointments? Ooh, that's actually a good one. So when I decided to start going live, I did that about a year. Yeah, about a year ago, I decided to start going live because I wanted to, start giving you guys more content. And I knew if I did like a live stream every week, it would look cool. When I was younger, when I was definitely younger, I didn't think, oh, I can make, a YouTube schedule. And then we moved from our old house to here, to our house that we're living in now. I definitely have a bigger room, so I can definitely kind of move equipment around and put everything together better. But my old room is kind of big, but not as big as this one. We used to live in a handicapped housing. We used to live in handicapped housing. Now we live in a 5-bedroom house. Compared to almost 5 years ago, compared to where we are now, I'd rather live here than live anywhere else. Because this house, we have a huge backyard. We have this amazing places that we can just chill and not to worry about, oh no, like, we don't have this ability, we don't have that ability, but you make it work. And I mean, look, my room's pretty big. Okay, so this is my recliner, doll, American Girl doll stuff, bedside table, electric wheelchair, TV, makeup table, which normally I film at. There you go. So that's pretty much about my room. Oh, hold on, guys. Woo! I almost dropped y'all. That would have stunk. But to look at where we've went from to where we are now, my bedroom is definitely something different. I didn't have a recliner that I can sit in and just get out of bed if I wanted to and not have to worry about anything in my old room. I didn't have something like that. I mean, I had my wheelchair, but that wasn't, it was comfortable, but like I really didn't want to sit in that every time. So it's nice to have a room that I can set stuff up in, and I can put my room together, and I can put things that I need. And I love that I have a bigger closet in this house than I had in my old house. This closet is huge. I can have stuff that I need to put away that doesn't need to always be out. I can have, my makeup table in here that I can stick my makeup in, and I can stick, various things that I want to keep. And then, I have my bedside table. It's kind of messy. I don't know why I showed it. But I have my makeup table and my bedside table that I can reach everything. Like, I have my controllers. My niece decided to... Has anyone seen the movie Toy Story? If you have not seen Toy Story 4, you're not going to get this. She made a Forky. She made a Forky for me. She goes, "You need a friend," and made me a Forky. So thank you, Ainsley, for my Forky. He's kind of chills next to my bed. But yeah, just kind of, my content had definitely changed when we moved. When we moved, I didn't really... I kind of took a break from YouTube because I really didn't know how to do it in this house and how to put things together and how to do stuff. But to make my channel grow from what it was... Okay, when I first started my channel, I only had 2 subscribers, and the 2 subscribers were my mom and my sister. But now that, I've changed everything and I've made my channel grow, it just comes out so much easier. So another thing, I have my sparkle foam that my dad... Okay, here's the funny thing. Never get a sparkle case with a dad that has ADHD. He will literally take my phone. This was in his entertainment when I had my surgery in February. He literally just played with my phone for the 4 hours I was in surgery, which was kind of funny because I didn't know that that's what he was doing when I had my surgery. So, oh, we at 10:35, y'all. We doing good. I don't know what this was. Was I trying to do the woe? Because I can't. Actually, I think I just did. But kind of going back on a question that I think I answered a little while ago was what is my favorite YouTube cover that is on my channel? I think it's my ever first cover that I have on my channel, which is Hero. I've kind of went back to the way I used to film. Okay, you guys want to know how I used to film my videos and how I used to post them all? It was on my iPad because I didn't have the camera. I didn't have editing software like I do now. So it wasn't as pretty as it is now. Now I have the welcome back to my channel. I have my outro, which is really cool. Thank you to my friend Duncan for making that. My friend Duncan literally was like, hey, I can do something cool for you for your channel. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm really excited. Let's see what you can do. And he made my wonderful and beautiful, full, it made it beautiful. So, you guys also asked, what do I love more, singing or photography? I don't think I could pick one or the other. I love them both so, so, so very much. And I think my photography has definitely gotten better. This is at the Island Grove in Abington, where we used to live when I was really young. We moved out of there when I was 5. So that is always my favorite place to kind of go and spend. Apparently, I took pictures of my pocket. And apparently, I took photos of the ground. Oh, great. Yep, nope. Took more photos of my pocket. This is why you don't leave your phone on, people. But yeah, so to go and do photography and things like that, I feel like my room is I feel like I've definitely changed in the past few years. I'm doing photography and coming up with these things, and I absolutely love getting to do this stuff now that, I'm older and it's definitely different. But I do want to give a very special shout out to, because I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream on Father's Day because I'm actually spend Father's Day with my dad. My dad, because he's actually home. Not like, my dad isn't home every Sunday, but we don't have to run and do a Knights of Columbus event or go and run and do, a Women's Guild event and stuff like that. I kind of don't want to throw like my faith at you, but I do absolutely believe in God and all that. And when I get asked, do you think anything could happen when you do have your surgery? I always say it will be God's will. It will be God's way. But in my head, I'm thinking, I always try not to think about it, but I kind of will sit there and I'll kind of make myself stressed out. Like, okay, you know what? Like, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen. But my friends are really good at getting me to kind of calm down. Especially my friend Nick and my friend Steven and my friend Elizabeth. They are really good at, like, okay, you know what? Like, if you have surgery this day, we'll be, you can do this day and this day. Like, it, they always make me feel better with it. And I think my hard thing is I try not to sit there and think about it, but in my head, I'm like, okay, this could go wrong, or this could go wrong, or that can go wrong. So, I don't know. I kind of just try not to think about it. Okay, hold on, guys. I need a sip of my water because I'm sweating. It's weird. My lower body's hot, but my upper body's like freezing. I don't know. I'm weird. But another question that I also got asked a little while ago that I never actually answered. So actually, I got asked it. Well, asked it. I got the question got asked when I did the live stream with my mom. How has your brain level changed since you've hit 21? And at that time, I wasn't 22 at that point. How did my brain set change when I was able to do more of like the adult kind of activities, I guess you could say. I mean, yeah, when I hit 18, all my sibling, both of my siblings, and my mom and dad bought me scratch tickets because that's what you do when you hit 18. And I bought one for my cousin Sarah when she hit 18. And I remember we were sitting in the we were down for she was down here for a family cookout. Our birthdays are 2 weeks and 3 years apart. So by weeks she's older, but by years I'm definitely older cuz she's only 19 and I'm 22. So to go and do to go and get a scratch ticket for her and be there when she did her first scratch ticket was really cool. So I absolutely loved that part. But I think getting to do these big family events is definitely fun. And now I'm getting to go and do a Disney trip with my mom and my dad and our cousin. Then I can't wait to go. But all my cousins are like, it's weird. We can drink with you now. I don't like it. I'm like, I don't like drinking with any of you. I'm good. But me being 22, it's like, okay, you know what? Like, I still have to whine. I still have to learn how to be an adult and not act like a 4-year-old. Girl, but I mean, I still act like I'm 5 some days. But another thing that I also get asked quite often is how do you manage your medical stuff along with your YouTube and things like that and your schooling schedule? So, obviously, you like me going to school, obviously, I'm not going to have a career in it. Obviously, it's just so that way I feel like I'm doing something and it keeps my brain from doing something stupid. It keeps me busy. I think going and doing school and trying to get into just trying to do some stuff that I can actually feel like I'm doing something right. I mean, doing photography has been my dream since I was a little girl. I mean, obviously, being a doctor for osteogenesis imperfecta, which is the bone that I have, obviously, doing something like that has always been my dream. But I don't think I could ever do it because of, on top of having the osteogenesis, I also have seizures, so my brain is permanently stuck at a 9-year-old level. I am 9 pretty much. In my head, I'm 9 for the rest of my life. But my age is going to change, but my brain won't. So I think that's kind of why people ask, like, oh, well, how do you make your own decisions? My parents never. I mean, my parents obviously had to sign off on the medical decisions. There's no doubt about that one. But my parents, we always discussed it. It wasn't just, oh, we're your parents, you're doing it, whether you like it or not. It was our body. By like the age of like 12, our parents would sit us down and we would have, a conversation like, is it something you want to do? Is it something that you want to put yourself through? And I think doing that so that way, my parents got us ready to be adults. You be adults. It's like, okay, you know what? Your body, your choice. But when I had to make a decision, a really big decision with my medical of, do I want to get my arm fixed or not? So when my screws slipped in my elbow, we had to make a big decision to either keep them or get them out. So to kind of sit there and talk to my mom and dad about it and to make the big decision of, is surgery going to happen or am I just going to leave it the way it is? I think that was something that really needed to be talked about, especially with the, you know, between me, my mom, and my dad. Obviously, we weren't going to make the decision right then and there. Then and there, like, okay, I want it done now. Obviously, we needed to talk about it as a family. Emily, I remember going to our priest at the time, Father Dave. I remember I went up to him. I'm like, Father Dave, can I talk to you about something that's really important? Because I trusted him. He was around me from the age of 13 to till 17. And I remember we were sitting on. We went into his office and he's like, okay, let's talk. And I'm like, I'm scared about an operation I might have to have. And I explained the whole thing. And he's like, well, what would you like to do? I was like, I want to get them removed, but I'm scared that something's going to happen. And he's like, as long as you pray on it, you'll be okay. And I remember that night we had to do, me and my mom are part of a women's scripture group, but now we run a women's scripture group. And I remember it was the night after I talked to our priest and we had the women's scripture group. And I remember just kind of talking about the different things that could happen and things like that. And talking to my best friends, moms and stuff, made it definitely more okay, you know what? I should do this. I should do this. And another thing is talking to my best friend, Jason, when he was still alive about, should I do the operation? Should I not? Should I do this? Should I not? It was definitely something that I think I needed him for. And I know that he's still around me because I saw a black butterfly fly over me yesterday. And Jason always loved black butterflies. So I knew that he was around me. And then there was a ladybug the other day sitting on the steps with me. And I'm like, okay, you know what? My Nana's around me. I'm okay. I can make the decision if I had to. But I'll let you guys know within the next couple weeks. I will probably let you guys know next Wednesday. Wednesday when the surgery, if I have to have surgery or not. I'm probably going to jump off in a few minutes, guys. So another question that I also got asked is, how did I manage doing music along with my YouTube schedule? So I started changing my YouTube schedule because I would end up almost missing that 10 o'clock mark because I was finishing songwriting and producing it and things like that. So you guys also asked, how am I still making my music? Unfortunately, my friend Daniel is not doing my music anymore due to the fact it's just too much. Me trying to send him back tracks and me sending him tracks, him sending tracks, us changing everything. And then, he would send a track but accidentally delete the track that we just finished. So, we decided the best idea is for me is to look to me figuring out how to produce my own music. So I'm going to start working on that. I'm going to start trying to do that very soon. And I can't wait until I can put out my own music. My friends are always like, oh, you should make a SoundCloud. I'm like, I don't know if I should yet. I don't know. But I'll let you guys know if I do. But yeah, so that's basically about it. All right, guys, so that's the end of this week's live stream. This is actually the longest live stream I think I've ever done. Yeah, this is the longest live stream I've ever done. But I do love you guys so very much. And there is something that I did want to talk about real quick before I jump off on this live stream is you guys also asked, how do I stay so motivated to do music? And I can tell you it's my family, my friends, things like that. And my friends are always telling me, you know what, do the music, do your music. Don't give up on something you love because someone might not like it. So this is my one thing of advice to you guys. If you guys have a dream or a passion or a love for something, don't let people that are going to put you down be taking over your brain. It's your dreams. Nobody can take them away from you. I think if anyone ever told me, you're crazy, no way you're going to be able to do a YouTube channel, I don't think I would have ever done it. But to have the parents I do have people around you that love you and support you and wouldn't trade the way you are for anything. I am so lucky that I do have the parents I have. I have two amazing parents that love me and unconditionally care and don't worry about if my channel's, 10,000 subscribers or anything like that. As long as I'm happy with it, that's all they care about. And the same thing with my brother and my sister. And the same thing with our PCA. Like, as long as I'm happy, they're happy. And that's something that's cool. It is very crazy. All right, guys. I will see you guys next week. I love you all so, so, so very much. Stay positive, stay happy, and stay home. And stay safe. Wash your hands. I know I sound like a mom, but wash your hands. Wear a face mask when you go out. Definitely try to relax as much as you guys can. I'll probably still be doing music this week. But, so, this week's cover is Rise, the McLean Sisters. Next week is Hands to Heaven. And then in 3 weeks, hold on. Next week is Hands to Heaven. This week is Rise. And then in 3 weeks is Scars by Papa Roach. I can't wait for you guys to hear those when they do come out. The Scars one, I believe I did amazing. And then on the Hands to Heaven one, I hope I did okay. Hope I did great on it. I believe I did, but I'm not too sure. But I hope you guys do like it when it does come out. That comes out next Friday is Hands to Heaven. This Friday is Rise, the McLean Sisters. Go check that out when it does come out. Share all the video, share my videos, share my lives with all your friends. Tell them about my channel. I love you guys. And I will see you guys very soon. And another thing is spread love and positivity around the world. And I love you guys. Bye, everyone.